Honourable Senators, I rise to pay tribute to Senator Busson, who has exemplified integrity, judgment, and collegiality in our chamber of sober second thought. We're blessed to have shared that what is only the most recent chapter in her remarkable story. In 1974, as a young teacher in Nova Scotia, as always been covered here, she was driving to work when she heard news on the radio that would change her life and the history of the Canadian policing. The RCMP had announced that women could be accepted in operational roles. She immediately pulled into her local detachment to apply, and they denied as she walked in. However, one of her co-members-to-be came in and said, "Yes, we do. Actually, we do. I just heard it on the news myself." That young woman was Beverly Busson, who was among the first women to join the RCMP at a time when the organization was still figuring out what that meant. Uniforms included skirts, high heels, and pillbox hats, and there were even discussions about women carrying their service revolvers and purses. Yet she navigated those early days with humor, confidence, and determination that would become her trademark. What is most striking when listening to Senator Busson and listen to her reflect on those years is that she never dwells on the obstacles she faced or even on the barriers she broke. In her telling, she was simply a police officer who wanted to do the job well. That perspective, carried her through, I'm so shocked by what she's accomplished. The perspective carried her through an exceptional career. She became the first female commissioned officer, the first woman to command a province, and ultimately the first female commissioner of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. And I assume that command was F Division to start? Yeah. It is fitting that her story is preserved at the RCMP Heritage Centre, a majestic building on Depot Division where every Mountie been born, and that I had the privilege of presiding over in Regina. It's a place dedicated to safeguarding the history of one of Canada's most iconic institutions, and itself on the path to becoming a national museum, thanks to people like Bev Busson. Following her retirement from the RCMP, she continued to serve Canada in the Senate, where she's been a great example for all of us. Here, she has contributed her wisdom around policing, public safety, and national security, as well as her profound respect for people, institutions, and public service. We're grateful for her sponsorship of Bill S-12 in 2023 to strengthen Canada's sex offender registry and stand up for victims of crimes, as well as her leadership of the Busson-Massicot Group on Senate reform. Senator Busson made many friends in Saskatchewan. Some of them will never be the same, but it was somehow she infiltrated the Barber family. That'd be Lloyd Barber, the previous University of Saskatchewan, and the iconic family that put a lot of soul into the Regina Beach area. And Senator Busson actually elevated the soul of that place. So Senator Busson, thank you for breaking barriers, strengthening institutions, mentoring future leaders, and inspiring generations of Canadians. We wish you every happiness in the years ahead and offer our deepest gratitude for your service. And never forget, you and I got sworn on the same day, and we had our best friend from the RCMP show up. Thank you.